shake your tits and swing your dicks. Happy Friday again, fuckers. Now let's get this weekend going with another booby bouncing episode of your favorite internet sensation with libation. That's right, the Friday wrap-up. Before we get today's show kicked off, I want to tip my hat to tonight's libation. I am drinking. I couldn't wait any longer to do this, so I'm drinking one of my favorite cocktails, a Manhattan, but it's a Manhattan without the cherry. You're probably wondering, but Tommy, you said you can't have a Manhattan without a cherry. That's true. So it's technically not really a Manhattan. I guess one could call it a Mondami, because it's a Manhattan without the joy, without the cherry. You see? But I refuse to name a cocktail after that push start fuck. But if you want to go running around calling this a Mondami, be my guest. So I made this with Angel's Envy rye. So, 2 shots of Angel's Envy rye, 1 shot of sweet vermouth, and there you go. Salud, to drink up and be somebody. Delightful. You pour everything into a cocktail shaker and you stir vigorously till it's good and cold, and you put it into a cocktail glass or a coupe glass, and there you go. But that is just, I love that rye as far as ryes go. And then you get the sweet vermouth that brings out some more of the complexity of it. Delicious. Delightful little cocktail. Okay. Wow. What a fucking week. Holy shit. So did everybody enjoy their 3-day weekend? Okay, or their short week? I hate short weeks. I know. Everyone was like, how could you say that? I do. I don't like short weeks. They drive me fucking crazy. Well, it snowed again last Sunday. I mean, that's nice. And this Sunday, a fucking blizzard. The end of the day, I told you this was going to happen. I said it. I said it in November. As soon as it started to snow in November, I said, you know what? We're fucked. We're doomed. And this probably won't be the last blizzard we're going to have. Now, granted, we've been pretty lucky the last few years, but this one's going to be a doozy. They're saying 8 to 14 inches. So I'm guessing around 12. End of fucking days kind of snow. All day Sunday it's going to fucking snow. And, of course, people have lost their minds. I went to the supermarket yesterday, and it's like the fucking store got blitzkrieged. Like, I saw it on Channel 12 today. People are stocking up on canned goods and toilet paper. Why? Like, do you think you're never going to leave your house again for the rest of the winter? Like, I mean, do you think that you'll never experience joy until the fucking spring? Where do we live? We're not in fucking Buffalo. It's Long Island. Everybody and their fucking mother owns a goddamn SUV. Shit, my mother had an SUV. She couldn't turn her neck when she couldn't see. She couldn't fucking drive. She had a goddamn SUV. Everybody has an SUV. You'll be able to get to the store. You'll probably even be able to get to the store on Sunday. I don't understand. Like, why people lose their fucking mind. Everybody wants French toast on snow days. Milk, bread, eggs, ugat, cigan. Canned goods. Like, are you, like, do you think it, I mean, I don't understand. And then the toilet paper thing just blows my mind. What is it about fucking snowflakes that gives people the shits? Like, do you think that as soon as it starts snowing, your ass is going to, like, scoop it all over the fucking place? Like, you're not going to be able to stop shitting all day? Holy Christ. It's just fucking ridiculous. I mean, okay, the shelves were, like, empty. I mean, how much eating do you plan on doing that day? Like, I don't understand. Like, people are like, oh, make sure your refrigerator is stocked. I made pot roast the other day. I'm good. It's ridiculous. The only thing I'm dreading is fucking 12 inches of snow. Okay? Because I have this thing about snow blowers. Every time, every spring or summer when they're giving them away, I'm like, I should buy one. But I know what's going to happen. If I buy a snowblower, fucking palm trees will start growing on Hempstead Turnpike. It'll never snow ever again. Okay, like everybody else who owns your fucking snowblower, they buy it, they maybe use it that one time because they bought it during a snowstorm, paid too much money for it. It sits in their garage. They got to you got to do maintenance to it. So you got to constantly change the oil, do all that shit. Okay, and then when you go to fucking use it, the gas is bad. The fucking thing don't work, so now it's a blizzard, and your snowblower still don't work, and you still got a fucking shovel. So I just refuse to buy one. But when upcoming storms like this happen, I'm like, shit, I wish I had one. Anyway, that's my story. What else this week? Oh, I watched. I'm a big Star Trek fan. Like, I mean, but like the old stuff, you know, like Captain Kirk, Next Generation, you know, all that shit. I'm not a fan of a lot of the new Star Trek shit that came out. Although Brave New World, Strange New Worlds is good. But these people are fucking retarded. Like, they're trying to make Star Trek woke. So they just came out with a new Star Trek show. It's called Star Trek Academy. And it's a spin-off of the last Star Trek show that they had, Discovery, which was a piece of shit. So I wasn't really looking forward to this thing. But I said, let me at least watch 1 or 2 episodes, kind of get a feel for it. Give it that much. Oh my God. What a piece of shit. Just awful. Awful. They have Holly Hunter as the captain. This fucking hippie broad, she's sitting Indian style in the fucking captain chair. William Shatner would never do that. It's just an awful show. They have like a gay Klingon. I'm like, what is happening? I'm watching this thing and I'm like, I'm sitting there with my mouth open. Like, I can't believe I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Just they fucking ruined Star Trek. These fucking liberal fucksticks. And I'm not. It's just getting awful reviews. They tried to live stream it to get more people like interested in it. I think like maybe not even 1,500 people watched it. It's bad. It's really fucking bad. I don't think this thing's going past 1 season. I'd be shocked if it does. And Anthony Cumia, because he mentioned this too, he hit the fucking nail on the head. He said, you know, a lot of these shows that are coming out now are written prior to the election. They got greenlit and they got written prior to the elections, and they were expecting a Kamala Harris, Tim Walz administration. Oh my God, talk about fucking out of space there. So they felt, you know, that all these fucking Hollywood retarded fucking writers thought, oh, this is going to be great, this is going to be woke, and they thought that's what the world wanted. Well, we didn't. I mean, is everybody in outer space now a fucking lesbian? Is that, I mean, they're just, I mean, everybody on the show is a lesbian. Like, not even like the pretty ones. Like, you know, the ones that look like me. If I want to see what I look like, I just look in a fucking mirror. I want to see a gorilla. Okay? I don't understand. How is outer space populated if everybody's gay? Like, there's a, you know. Talk about boldly going where no man has gone before. Oh, Lord Jesus. Anyhow. Yeah, so don't do yourselves a favor. That's why I mention these things, in case you're looking for something to stream this weekend. Because, you know, it's 50 feet of snow outside, and you got nothing but canned goods in the pantry. Don't watch that. It's fucking awful. Rewatch Yellowstone or Landman or something, or Tulsa King. That shit's awful. Speaking of watching things, the new Masters of the Universe trailer dropped yesterday. I didn't even know they were making this fucking movie. He-Man. Okay, if you grew up in the 80s, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. So, you know, when we were kids, you know, He-Man was a popular thing, right? It was a toy line, came out by Mattel, they had little comic books, and they made a cartoon. The cartoon was pretty cool. They tried to make a Masters of the Universe movie with Dolph Lundgren, I want to say like the late 80s, and it was just god-awful. It just completely deviated from the whole cartoon. I mean, it's a cult favorite now, but it's just awful. This time around, from what I've seen in the trailer, it looks like a live-action version of the cartoon, for the most part. I'm sure they took some poetic license with it, but like, you know, like Castle Grayskull looks like the fucking toy. Like, it looks like Castle Grayskull. You know, like, He-Man looks like He-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, the sword looks like the fucking He-Man sword that, you know, in the cartoon. So it just looks fucking as accurate as you're going to get. It comes out this June. I haven't been to a fucking movie in the movie theaters, I think, since like the last Star Wars movie, like Rise of Skywalker or some shit. And I think that was like, was it during COVID, before COVID, after COVID? It was before COVID. That's how long it's been since I've actually been in a movie theater. Okay, this one I might have to actually go see. I don't know that I can wait. I'm like, I saw this, like, I became a little kid again. I'm like, holy shit. Just fucking great show. It looked like a great fucking movie. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, go Google it somehow. You'll thank me. What else this week? Oh, we got some new segments on today's show. Okay, I told you I had surprises for you. Okay, so I got some new segments on today's show, including a musical guest. That's right, a musical guest on the Friday wrap up tonight. So hey, I told you. I got surprises for you. We're going out with a bang, baby. Wait till you see what I got in store for Black History Month next month. I can hear my friend Hopalong Kazanich giggling from here. And what else this week? Oh, Trump gave an interview this week. And in the interview, he's giving advice on, running for office and commented on TDS, that horrible disease that's taking over the nation.
Just some advice, because you come under fire a lot. Our moms are standing for things that often the media attacks them on. We'd love to get some advice from you about running for office.
Yeah, so I would say don't do it.
No, run for office. We want you to run for office.
I do say this, though. It is nastier to run as a Republican. It is. Now, I'm the ultimate, they suffer from a thing called TDS. Do you know what that is? Yes. TDS, it's a horrible, horrible terminal disease. It destroys the mind. It destroys the mind before the body, but the body eventually goes. TDS is Trump derangement syndrome. They have it at levels. They can't even stand their life. They can't stand anything. And, part of the reason is I won an election which everybody said couldn't be won.
Trump, Groundhogs, Greenland, and music. This show's off the fucking rails tonight, baby. So buckle up, bitches. Here we go. All right, kids, get those tickets out. We're about to hop onto that maniacal, magical express into mayhem and fuckery. The crazy train's about to leave the station. But woo-hoo! First stop, West Hempstead, just right down the road. So, 2 women were busted for prostitution at a West Hempstead spa. One suspect was turned over to ICE. I'm shocked. A rub and tug that has prostitution? Can't be. Well, it is. So the Narcotics Vice Squad for Nassau County reports that they arrested 2 females for incidents that occurred on Wednesday, January 21st, 3:47 p.m. right over here at West Hempstead. I know you think, another Chinese rub and tug. Wait for it. According to detectives, an investigation was conducted at the beauty spa located at 275 Hempstead Turnpike. I wonder what that investigation entailed. Undercover work, perhaps? I mean, how do these detectives know exactly what was going on? It's not like police would ever go to a massage parlor. It was determined that illegal massages were performed and sexual acts were offered at the location. The investigation revealed that both subjects did not have massage licenses. Well, I'm stunned. I guess you can't get a massage license for jerking people off, you fucks. Anyhow, the 2 females that were arrested were not Orientals. No. They were push starts. Yeah, camel jockeys. Get this. Sumanjit Kaur, 38, of 77 Herman Boulevard, Franklin Square. Holy fuck, that's right around the corner. Literally, it's right over here. That's right where the Platoich is. Okay, I know what you do. Oh, do you know them? Do you go over there to get jerked off? No, I don't know these people, okay? Just putting that out there right now before anybody goes, oh! No, I don't know them. I didn't even know that there was a push start on Herman Boulevard. Apparently there is. Okay, so Sumanjit Kaur, 38 of 77 Herman Boulevard, and Hajira Alab, 30 of 4720 67th Street, Flushing, were arrested. I don't know why they have to give the addresses. That's a little extra, right? Okay, so they were both arrested. They weren't detained for very long. I think they got bench tickets. So the defendant, Kaur and Hajiro, were charged with unauthorized practice of a profession and prostitution. They were issued they got bench tickets, returnable to the First District Court of Hempstead on February 4th. Oh, well. Further investigation, however, revealed that Hajira is illegally in the United States and subject to removal proceedings. She was remanded to ICE custody as of yesterday. ICE is very busy. Right down the fucking block, huh? Look at that shit. All right, next stop, New York City. So, the JFK Air Train terminal apparently is being overrun with homeless people aggressively begging for money and harassing people. Isn't that nice? And police have been told to stand down and not do anything. Mayor Pushnar Kamdami's New York City. I mean, he wasted no time, none whatsoever, fucking this city up. And look what he's doing to real estate owners and landlords, right? So if you own real estate in the city, like if you own apartment buildings, you're a landlord, okay? They're enacting a fucking mandatory rent freeze. And then they're hitting all of these fucking landlords with requirements that they have to bring the building up to certain levels and what have you, and then they're raising the fucking taxes. So they're making it more expensive to own the building, but yet freezing your income. So it's actually costing these landlords money. They're forcing them to sell. But the thing is, if you're a realtor, he enacted a new law that, or at least he's trying to, that if, I don't know if it went into effect yet, that if you're a landlord in the city and you're going to sell your building, you have to first give the city of New York first right of refusal. You know they're going to fucking lowball you. Okay? So you have to... I don't know how they're going to enforce that. I think they're working out the logistics of that. But the plan here is this, okay? They want to force out all property owners, have all these buildings be city-owned and operated, and all affordable housing, and just turn New York City into fucking Detroit. Holy fuck. Like I said, this is a reality, okay? That's why Robert De Niro... He said goodbye to New York City. That fucking retard. Oh, and my favorite is Mondami raised the subway fare by $3. So much for free MTA, huh? Are you mad yet, New York? Fucking assholes. You all deserve it. All right, next stop, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Well, Groundhog Day's coming up. One of my favorite holidays. It happens on February 2nd. And PETA... You know, that organization for animal rights and all the... It's a think tank of just absolute geniusry. PETA feels that this holiday jeopardizes the well-being, safety, and dignity of that prognosticator of prognosticators, Punxsutawney Phil. Okay? They're looking to put Phil out of business. They want to fire him. Okay? You're fired. And these geniuses suggested that they replace him with, wait for it, a hologram. Here's the problem. Holograms don't throw a shadow, you fucking lip-darted, imbecilic, twat-waffling fucksticks. For the love of God, can someone just light a cat on fire and throw it at their fucking heads, please? Holy shit, a fucking hologram. A hologram. Groundhog Day has been happening for 7... you know something? I don't care. They take the fucking groundhog out of the hole. I go with this. If he sees a shadow, he goes back inside. He doesn't see a shadow, whatever. I don't care if they anally assault the fucking groundhog right after it. I don't care if they all take turns fucking the goddamn groundhog in the ass. That groundhog has one fucking job. It's a groundhog. It's a fucking rodent. Okay? Who cares? They could play kickball with it afterwards. They can beat it with a shovel. I don't care. Okay? It's just still... What the fuck? PETA has nothing better to do. Okay? Like, go throw paint on someone with a mink coat. I love that. That's how fucking stupid they are. They figure if they throw paint on someone with a mink coat, you know what the person does? They go buy another mink coat. It's fucking insured. Assholes. Oh, God. I don't understand why these liberals are allowed to breathe. All right, next stop, Davos, Switzerland. So, Trump went to Switzerland and kicked everybody in the dick. So you've heard about Trump wanting Greenland. The United States owning Greenland is not a new concept, okay? This has been kicked around Washington for decades. Greenland lies between Russia, the rest of Europe, and America. It's like right in the middle. It's prime defense territory, and it's under the rule of the Danish kingdom, the Kingdom of Denmark. Oh, a country that's named after a pastry. Okay? So it's crucial for our defense in the whole Arctic region. So this is nothing new. So Trump wants Greenland. Okay? Preferably as a state. Okay? But, we can work out a protectorate deal or something like that. So, of course, because it's Trump, no, it's all no. So, Trump, and the fucking guy is either completely nuts or he's a genius. And I think it may be a combination of the two. Because he's a sharp son of a bitch. He lets the media do his dirty work for him. He just throws little things that, we're going to have to take it, So the media goes, oh my God, Trump is going to invade Greenland. And they start punching each other in the nipples and fisting each other in the head. They go completely fucking ass wild. The whole world thought Trump was going to invade Greenland. Calm down, fuckers. The President of the United States cannot invade another country unless Congress approves it. Even though we have a majority rule in Congress, okay, there's at least two of those Republicans that get nervous all the time, make pee-pee on themselves, and they're not gonna approve it. Although it would have been fun, okay, because literally these people, this is what they believe. France sent the garrison there. What the fuck are the French gonna do? Okay, they'd all be speaking German if it wasn't for. And then the Kingdom of Denmark sent the Danish army in there. Let me just put this in perspective. If we wanted to invade Greenland, we could do it in 45 minutes. 20 of those minutes would be spent handing out tissues to the Danish army. Like, what the fuck? As soon as they drop a fucking Marine detachment on the beach, they go, okay, it's right there. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do? Okay? But that was never the thing. He just floated that out there to get everybody fucking amped up. Okay? Got them all nervous. France. We'll send you some soldiers. Very nice. Get the fuck out of here. So Trump walks into Davos. He walks into the whatever the fuck that conference is. And he proceeds to stand there and kick everybody in the fucking dick. He's like, yeah, we want Greenland. He's like, first of all, NATO, okay, NATO is blocking it. They don't want it. They're like, no, it's a can't. We pay 65% of the fucking freight for NATO. The other 35% is made up of the European Union. So when we talk, you'll listen. And he goes, you could say no, you could say yes, and that's fine. That'll work out great for everybody. Because a safe America means a safe world. You could say no, and we'll remember. That was a veiled threat, yeah. Okay? Because, and he proceeded to remind them, in case they, because they were like, well, we could defend Greenland. Really? You can? Because, here, let me put this, and he even said, you'd all be speaking German and goose-stepping if it wasn't for us. Okay? Right? Because during World War II, the Germans basically took Europe. They blitzkrieged France. They fucking leveled England. They were this close to Sig Heiling until the fucking Japanese had to go rule. Oh, we're above Pearl Harbor. And then the Americans, the dog was off the porch at that point. They came into Europe and they kicked the fucking Krauts in the goddamn taint, and that was that. That didn't happen. That happened twice, because everybody forgets about World War I, too. World War I, Germans did the same thing. Europe almost fell to their fucking knees. The United States showed up, kicked them in the fucking dick. So Trump reminded them, yeah, what are you going to do? You guys can't fight a fucking war unless we back you up. You're only fucking brave because we're standing behind you. We got bigger shoulders. What are you going to do? And Macron goes, we'll send in the forces of France. Really? Sir, tell them, England, we will partner to... That's right, old boy, quite right. I think you need a good rogering. Really? Because I got this thing, it's called the United States Navy. Have you heard of it? And all of a sudden, 2 fucking destroyers did an about face. Right? Okay? England turns around and goes, I say, old chap, you're on your own there, Macron. Good day, pop and cheerio, and friends we are there, fine people, we're just kidding with you. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? So Trump went in there, reminded Europe, we don't need you. You need us. So a safer world for us means a safer world for you. And the reason that this is really fucking necessary, folks, is because in the last 4 years, we had a fucking clown administration, and America lost complete respect on the world stage, including with our enemies, Russia, China, and they got a little rambunctious. That's why Ukraine is being fucking pummeled, and there's that going on. So, it's just a matter of time. So you have to make a show of force. Now, every leader that the United States has had prior to Trump, for some stupid reason, kisses the European Union's ass. They just bend over, spread their cheeks, and get fucked up the ass. And that's what they used to. Here comes this American president, says, I don't give a fuck about your country. I don't give a fuck about your people. I give a fuck about my people first. That's the way it should be. And he goes, and by the way, without us, you don't be fucking speaking German. So here's what's going to happen. You figure out how we control Greenland. I don't care if we own it. I don't care if it's a fucking permanent fucking occupation. Whatever it is, figure it out. And guess what happened? They reluctantly, but guess what happened? There's a fucking framework of a deal already in place. Just particulars have to be worked out. That's all. Okay? The European Union didn't like it. People are saying, oh, they're gonna turn against the United States. No, they're not. They may not like Trump. That's fine. You don't give a shit. You don't have to like him, but you're gonna fucking respect him. See, respect is not asked for. It's earned. You earn it by either beating someone to their fucking knees, or you growl loud enough that they back themselves into a corner and go, okay. And that's what he did. And that's what happened. So there you go. Azaluda, Donald. Good job, my friend. All right, kids, last stop, North Korea. Ha! So, President Kim Jong-un, little rocket man, little rocket Kim. Well, he was praising the educational system in his country.
Make sure all the school teaching the children how to be a homosexual, and make sure they all teach about the transgender. So that is what important to me.
Sounds a lot like what they're teaching kids in the U.S., huh? All right, one of our new segments, Fun with AI. Get a load of this.
I had no clue I was dark skinned until I got here. I got to America and I met some people and I'm like, he said, you black? I said, of course we are black. He said, no, you black as shit. I said, what the f you mean? One guy told me I look like under the bed.
Oh no.
Yo, have you looked under the bed? It's dark as fuck under the bed. They told me I look like I have no bright ideas. They said the difference between me and midnight is 11:59.
Shut up, man. Shut
They
up.
said when God said let there be light, I was out of town. They told me I have to wear white gloves before I eat chocolate, so I don't bite my fucking fingers.
Not like this.
They told me every time I take a shit, I think my dick fell off.
Not like this.
Somebody told me Stevie Wonder. They told me Stevie Wonder sees me every day. That's dark as fuck. That motherfucker don't see shit.
That's pretty dark, man.
Under the bed. I'm totally using that fucking term from now on. I can see my friend Apollon Kazarich go, hey, a couple under the beds over there. that just fucking cracked me up. Oh my God, this AI thing's getting out of control. All right, kids. Tonight's musical guest is the Marshettes. Let's hear it.
Baby, let me tell you what I want tonight. Ooh, let me tell you what I need. You won't need to use your tongue, oh no, and I don't want to take your seat. All you need
That was the Marchettes with 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink. Ooh, baby, you like something? I got something pink for your ass. What the fuck you want something pink for? All you got is something pink that stink, goddammit. Well, goddammit, Leroy, I'm gonna put my foot in your ass. Your foot smell better than what you're talking about right there. You know what? You just jealous. Jealous of what, goddammit? My motherfucking nose works, and I can smell that shit from here. Smell like High Tide and Fulton Street, goddammit. Ooh, that man, ooh. Well, that was a lot, huh? Goddamn woman, you know something what she need to do? She need to go sit on the goddamn washing machine and put that motherfucker on a spin cycle. That's true. It does. But anyway, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. We're gonna try to have musical guests as much as possible. I don't know every week, but we'll see what we can do. All right, kids, your sports update. So, NFL, that fucking Bills game last week. It's still making my brain hurt. Look. I thought they had it. Listen, I really thought the Broncos might beat them, but fucking Buffalo surprised the shit out of me. And they would have won that game. There were 3 bad calls that should have went in Buffalo's favor that would have just tipped the scales in that game. It's like the fucking they were blatant calls. Blatant calls that should have been called for Buffalo, and the refs ignored them. And the reason why is because they're using referees from Denver. You can't, listen, when it's a playoff game, the referees have to be fucking neutral. You can't bring in, you can't have referees from Denver, and you certainly can't have referees from New York. If it's a playoff game, you bring them in from someplace else, okay? Because that was just blatant fucking point shaving right there, all right? It went into overtime. Buffalo should have won that fucking game. There were bad calls that were never made that should have went in Buffalo's favor. They would have won that fucking game. And as a result, they fired Sean McDermott, the coach. And I think McDermott was a great fucking coach. Why they fired him, I have no fucking idea. Matter of fact, they fired him and now they're interviewing Brian Dable. Are you nuts? That's like having a fucking Cadillac and then buying a Toyota. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that's just stupidity. This is why Buffalo will never win a fucking Super Bowl, because the Pegula family is fucking retarded. And that's that. Anyway, since you'll be snowed in this Sunday, watch some football. You got the Patriots and the Broncos Sunday, 3 o'clock. Patriots got a 70% chance on this game. I think I'm going to give it to the Patriots. That's going to be... Although the Bronx are no slouch, I'm going to give it to the Patriots by at least a touchdown. That's my prediction. Rams and Seahawks Sunday at 6:30. This is going to be a tight game. They're giving Los Angeles a 41% chance. They're giving Seattle a 59% chance. I really think this is going to come down to probably a field goal at least. This is going to be a tight game. That should be a good one. I don't have any preference on either one. But if I got to make a prediction, I'm going to say Patriots and Seahawks, okay, for the Super Bowl. That's my prediction. NHL, Rangers and Sharks tonight at 10 o'clock. Islanders and Sabres Saturday at 1. NBA, you got the Knicks and the Sixers Saturday at 3 o'clock. Celtics and Nets tonight at 7:30. The Celtics could send in their D squad and fucking beat the Nets. Bulls and Celtics Saturday at 8. So the Celtics got double duty. I don't know how good they're going to do against Chicago, but Brooklyn, I think they could easily beat that one. Okay, kids, on Tommy's Pulp and Grub Review. So, one of my favorite places. And I don't know how I feel about this yet. Nathan's Famous. Nathan's, the original Nathan's in Coney Island. Nathan's Hot Dogs. It's probably one of the only, and like, I'm not a fast food guy, but that's the one place I absolutely love. Every once in a blue moon, I'll go into Nathan's, get a couple of dogs and those crinkle fries, and I'm just a happy little fucker. Okay, but Nathan's, and they opened as a 5-cent hot dog stand in Coney Island, like a fucking 100 years ago, right? And their hot dogs have been sold and packaged and sold in supermarkets by Smithfield Foods. they had a license to sell, to package their hot dogs and sell them to supermarkets or what have you. Well, it turns out Smithfield Foods turned around and bought the entire Nathan's Corporation for a $450 million cash deal. Okay? The company announced it on Wednesday. Like I said, Smithfield has the rights to produce and sell Nathan's products in the United States and Canada and at Sam's Club in Mexico. That's been since 2014. But now they have acquired all of Nathan's outstanding shares for $102 a piece. Here's a fun fact. Smithfield Foods is a Chinese-owned company. So now Nathan's Hot Dogs, the quintessential American hot dog, is owned by a Chinese subsidiary. I really hope they don't start grinding up cats and putting them in the fucking hot dogs. Like I said, I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, God. Well, nothing lasts forever, right? All right, kids, on That's Retarded, we have a PSA from Donald Trump to the residents of Minnesota. Take a look.
Attention, retards. I repeat, attention, retards. If you're a Minnesota Democrat snowflake, please move along. We're trying to get rid of all you retards from our small towns and cities. So if you watch CNN, you're definitely retarded, and you need to leave now. Please grab your belongings and join this group of retards leaving the city. We will deport you back to Retardistan, a beautiful place full of specially retarded people like you. Believe me.
Retardistan. Where the fuck? I wish Retardistan was an actual place, like an island somewhere. Okay? Just send all these fucking liberals there. That would be great. They could all lick each other, do whatever the fuck they do over there. Okay? Retardistan. On what the fuck is that? We're going to talk about black phone a friend. What's a black phone a friend? Everybody should have at least one token black friend. Now, this is not a DEI requirement. It's just a smart thing to do. They come in handy. Listen, I always say it's good to have a big guinea around for certain things. It's also good to have a black friend around for certain things. Take a look at what I mean.
Yo, what's up, Ken?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, dude. I'm good. Yo, you got my money?
Oh, sorry, bro. I had to buy a new pair of rocker bottom shoes. I'll get money to you next week. Is that cool, dude?
Hell no, that ain't cool, dude. Where my money? I need my money right now.
You don't have to be talking to me like that.
Nigga. Hey, man, I don't know what's going on, but you need to have my money right now. Empty your pockets, get my money right now.
Well, I thought we were cool. Why are you tripping?
Nigga. Hey, dude, forget that. If you don't have my money right now, I'm gonna put 3 hot ones in you right now, dude. Where my money at?
Now you threatening me?
Nigga!
Please.
Man, forget that, dude. You need to
Listen,
nigga.
you'll get your money next week.
Nigga.
So quit acting like a bitch ass.
Nigga.
Hey, man, I could be your black phone a friend. I don't know, Pops. I mean, I think I'd look a little ridiculous walking around with a puppet on my hand. You know what I mean? Well, what'd you say that for? Well, it's one thing in the show, but I mean, if I'm walking around with a puppet, certain people, I'm sure, would be delighted by it. But I think it would be just a matter of, first of all, they'd be measuring me for a fucking straitjacket inside of 4 minutes. Okay? Goddamn, you're discriminating against puppets now? Yeah, I am. I'm like I said, it's one thing on the show; it's entertaining, right? But if I'm sitting in a bar and although talking to my hand shoved up your ass is probably the more intelligent conversation I'll have. Well, that's goddamn right, that motherfucker. I know you're not wrong, but yeah, I don't think so. Okay? But thanks anyway for the offer. Shoot yourself, motherfucker. At least my black phone a friend ain't Big Mama. All right, kids, your PSA. So, I've been scouring a lot of social media lately. And, I've blissfully been ignorant of all of this shit for a number of years. And lately, it's just, there's a lot of fucking losers that need validation in life, you know, with their social media posts. I know wait a minute, you have a fucking show on YouTube. Yeah, but I don't promote the show on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. It's out there. You want to subscribe, you subscribe. If you don't, you don't. Most of it is through invitation only, right? And I said a long time ago, this is like a therapy session for me. I get all of this shit off of my chest, so I go into my weekend nice, gaba fresh, clear-headed, all right, without the desire to choke the living shit out of everybody who fucking walks in front of me. But I didn't realize there were so many fucking losers out there. Like, listen, you know, if you're one of these influencers, you know, and like, you know, you have a following of people and you use your platform to promote businesses and you get paid for that. Listen, I respect the hustle, okay? Good for you. You found a business niche, you exploited it, you're making money, fine. But there are people out there that create content with no real intent but to just get viral hits. Like they have, like, you know, they like families that try to make a business by dancing on TikTok or coming up with like drama or sitcoms on Instagram. Okay, go to work. All right, you're not gonna get rich by doing this shit. Just get a life. These people just need to get a fucking life. Okay, or they're talking about their feelings about things. Fuck off, god damn it. Ridiculous. This is why the world is in the condition that it's in. Anyway, stay COVIDless, kids. No mask. Don't ask haters and kiss my ass. And remember, who loves you, babe? That's been your Friday wrap-up, and I'll see you when I see you.